Have you ever wondered how the billiard balls are made? Let's find out.
Billiard has been known as challenging, relaxing, and competitive sport. As a game, it introduces a new height of analytical thinking. The history of billiard is long and very rich. The game has been played by king, commoners, president, mental patient, ladies and gentlemen. It evolved from a lawn game similar to the croquet played sometime during the 15th century in the northern Europe and probably in France. Play was moved indoors to a wooden table with a green cloth to simulate grass, and a simple border was placed around the edges. The balls were shoved rather than struck with a wooden stick called cue. To play billiard, you need billiard balls. Now, how billiard balls are made may seem insignificant, but it can actually say a lot about how the game works. The billiard balls or pool balls are small-sized balls known for their hardness. The type, number, diameter, pattern, and the color of the balls are dependent on the type of game played. A particular ball should acquire properties like appropriate friction, hardness, resilience, and the coefficient to achieve accuracy. Initially, the billiard balls were made of various materials such as clay and wood, made up the earliest kind of the billiard ball. Years later, the balls made of oxbone became popular in Europe. However, from the year 1627 up to the 20th century, the ivory of the elephant was much favored. The earliest written records with regards to ivory-made billiard balls stated that the balls were invented by the Duke of Norfolk in the year of 1588. In the middle of 19th century, a disturbing rate of elephant slaughter was done in order to sustain the market for the billiard balls and other sports equipment. This resulted to the extinction of elephants, which soon became a notable public concern. Inventors were then challenged to think of another useful material in making billiard balls. A New York supplier, Colander & Phelan, used aspirants as a substitute material. However, aspirants were not as flexible as ivory. Later on, another alternative material was discovered by an American inventor named John Wesley Hyde. This material was branded commercially as cellulite. Like an elephant's ivory, it has the ability to be shaped and carved. However, the invention faced several issues. Cellulite, as an early form of plastic, was sadly explosive. According to Lauren Davis, cellulite and its ancestors are all made from the nitrocellulose, which was known as pyroxylene, gun cotton, and flash paper. These materials were highly flammable and, when used in the billiard game, could produce some dangerous outcomes. To prevent any unwanted danger of cellulite explosion, various materials that are synthetic were experimented by the industry. Soon, there were balls made from the crystallite, bakelite, and other compounds that are purely plastic. At present time, Aeromet and Brunswick Centennial were able to manufacture balls made of phenolic resin. Polyester and acrylic were utilized by opposing companies such as Frenzy Sports and Elephant Balls Limited. Phenolic resin is considered a cheap and is scratch resistant. It is currently the most used material when it comes to billiard balls. By casting the resins into desired shape, the final product or output is obtained. Modernized procedure of manufacturing billiard balls. To achieve the perfect shape of the billiard ball, the liquid is heated and poured into the molds of latex compounds. Other times, the heated latex is injected forcibly to drive away bubbles and to give a quality casted product. When casting is finished, the molds are broken apart or sometimes peeled off from the ball achieve smooth surface of the ball, it is taken into the lathe machine. The resin that are heated and casted into the molds are pre-colored. Pre-coloring is necessary to cover minor abnormalities that may show upon making the ball. When you finish the process of polishing and casting, you need to weigh the ball. Even though the balls are done with a uniform cast type, there may be a minor differences in weight. Weighing process will eliminate the possibility of making faulty balls. Balls of the same weight are assembled together. Then they are transferred to the final packaging stage. This method of making ball is now done with the use of machines. Thus, the billiard balls are easily and quickly made. Billiard balls have an amazing history. It is polished through time. Various materials have been used in its construction as well, from ivory to cellulite and polyester or phenolic resin compound. As we described, the billiard balls have to undergo different processes to achieve accuracy. They are heated, measured, and molded. Great care and a high level of skill are necessary in order to make a perfect sphere. With the technology, the process is easier and the production is faster. To understand how the billiard balls are made is to understand how the game is won. You must learn how much each ball weighs to calculate the exact amount of force you need to make to move them around the table. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like, share and comment. Thank you.